Maybe what's up? You tuned in to the correct channel. It's your big brother, Trend Genius. This is the video you've been waiting on. I'm about to talk about some real stuff in this video. Maybe what I'm about to tell you, it resonates with you and what you're going through. Hopefully, by the end of this video, I will have been giving you some enlightenment on how to deal with these circumstances because it's really, really real. So we're gonna get down into this topic, man. We're gonna talk about, family, jealousy, and we're gonna talk about awakening and how all this stuff, is intertwined in affecting you and your emotions and like your direction in life as far as becoming successful, whatever the case may be. Okay, because it's really, really real out here. I was actually inspired to make this video not because of me or my family or anything like that. I'm pretty good with my family members and whatnot, but I've just noticed a trend that's been going on the past year, with all my clients, being that I'm a life coach and I talk to people every single day, okay? But I've been noticing a trend, an ongoing trend that's been going on with so many people just experiencing family discomfort and family dysfunction. And it's not only with just you, okay, it's with a lot of other people too. And I'm about to talk to you about that in this video, and I'm about to tell you what's really going on. Okay, first of all, thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Make sure after this video that you share it and make sure that if it resonates with you, make sure you subscribe to Trend Genius. Okay, now here's the first thing when it comes down to, the reason why you recognize like your family members being jealous of you, like all of a sudden you like, yo, dang, I'm getting it now. They don't like me. They don't understand me. They don't understand my path. They don't understand where I want to go. Like I see it so clearly now. And what's happening is you probably awaken. Okay, you are awakening to the truth of the people around you. Okay, especially with your friends and your family. You just awakening like, yo, I see it now. I see it so clearly now. And if you know what awakening is, it's really the fact that you are waking up to the truth of what's been going on with you all your life up until this point. Okay? In other words, you are coming to the discovery that these people are not your friends like they say they is, or your family dislikes you because you've seen something going on all your life, and now you finally see the way your cousin treats you. It's like because she's jealous of you. Like you starting to get it now. It's coming to you all of a sudden. Why? Because you are awakening to the truths. All right. Now, nobody said that awakening will be pleasant. Okay. When you awaken to the truth, it hurts. Okay. You figure out a lot of things about your family members you didn't even know. Okay. You figured out a lot of things. You figure out a lot of things about your sisters, brothers, and mamas and daddies that you didn't know. And it actually hurts because when you awaken and your eyes really open and you can see them for who they really are, and you just start putting things together and you start realizing, wow, they really treated me like that. And that's how they treated me to this day. Okay. So basically, when you awaken, you are awakening to the truth of everybody else's flaws and how they've been treating you. And what's happening is now that you are trying to make yourself better, okay? You trying to make yourself better, you see that they still have problems and you are connected to these people.
When most people hear the name Dick's Sporting Goods, they don't imagine leaders like us. But not too long ago, driven, persistent, visionary, powerful, wouldn't have brought us.
Okay? You connected to these loved ones and these ones close to you. You connected to your relatives. But since the fact that you are awakened now and you can see clearly of how your mama is or whatever the case may be, you start to see like, dang man, I'm having to feel them negative energies, and at the same time, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be greater, but I can't be greater because my mama is trying to hold me back with all her negative energy. You see what I'm saying? So it's a connection thing going on. It's a connection thing going on that you got with your closest relatives and your family and friends. You got a connection to them that's so deep that since now you are awakened to see who they really truly are and how they've been treating you to where it becomes like a burden on you now, because it's like no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to help them, it's like they still don't get it. Okay? It's like they still playing sleep, so to speak. Okay? And it's not your fault. Like I said, it's not your fault. I think that it just really breaks you down emotionally, and it puts you in a position to where you have to be the bigger person, even though you know that they need to step up and they need to be the bigger person. You know what I mean? But when you awakening, it puts you in a position to where you have to take these punches from your closest loved one. You gotta take that blow. You gotta take that negative energy, their toxic energy. You gotta take them. You gotta take their abandoning you, and then you have to still be able to say, you know what, it's all right. I'm gonna still love them. And I think that's where the disruption comes in. That's why it's so hard for you to maintain sanity and still be cool, calm, and collective, because you see that they are all in the wrong, but they try to play you like you wrong. Okay, they trying to make you think that you're wrong. They spread rumors about to the other family members about you and how bad you are. But really, in all actuality, it's just that you are awakened now, and you know that you got to be the bigger person because they're not going to step up and do it. All right. So, like I said, awakening, it opens you up to the truth of the people that are closest to you, but it hurts. But at the same time, it will set you free. Okay. Okay. You can begin to detach yourself from these people. Why? Because you are understanding where they are on their journey. Okay. You don't have nothing to do with where they are on their journey. Okay, but most of the time they living in a mindset to where they think that you are responsible for their failures or their setbacks. They try to make you think that you the reason why they are in a financial bind or whatever the case may be. How people treat you. They're trying to make you think that you the bad apple, you the bad seed. When in all actuality, you actually the good seed. You actually trying to do something good, trying to do something positive. You know what I mean? You're trying to finish and get your college degree, but they're trying to make you think that, oh, I paid for your college degree, for you to go to college. You put me in a financial bind. You need to pay me back type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it personally. Listen, I'm about to get deeper into this topic because I know y'all tuned in. Listen, it's your big brother Trend Genius, man. So these family members, man, they can get jealous, because they hate the fact that they don't know how to deal with the fact that they like you. Okay? They like you, but they hate the fact that they can't find it within themselves to be as open as you are, or to be as beautiful as you are, or to be as ambitious as you are. That's why they become jealous of you. It ain't because they don't really love you. It's because they don't like the fact that you can be great and they can't have what you have because they have yet to find it within themselves how to get it on their own. Okay, so basically, like I said, they put you in a position where it's like they are holding you responsible for where they are on their journey because they can't level up, or they can't go to where they want to go, or they can't do what they want to do. So they automatically hate you for being great or for being, the person that you are, the beautiful woman that you are, and how much you love yourself because they can't love themselves the way that you love yourself. Okay, this is why your closest ones. This is why they might get jealous of you. Another reason why is because your family members, they probably think you're scarcity. You know what I mean? I was talking to one of my homeboys the other day. He was telling me about some of his brothers or whatever, and and how they treat him like he had money. You know what I mean? But they treat him like he need to be paying their bills and stuff like that. And so I was telling him that, like, bro, your brothers think it's scarcity. They don't think that there's enough money out here for them to have because they don't know how to obtain it. They don't know how to get it. So they always relying on you to help them when they get in a financial negative position or whatever the case may be. So, family members, man, if you come from a hard background, if you come from you was raised in a family where, y'all didn't really have much, mom was just making ends meet, or, daddy took care of you, whoever, grandma was taking care of you, or whatever the case may be. Maybe even if you don't have no parents and you was adopted into a household, where there was a lot of poverty, it wasn't a big money floating around and nothing like that. You grew up in that. You grew up in that poverty-stricken environment, and so since everybody was thinking in a scarcity mindset in your household, like let's save the rations. You know what I mean? Oh, we can't afford the expensive stuff. We can't afford the high stuff. Oh, put that back. That costs too much. No, we can't go to that restaurant and eat because that restaurant costs too much. You know what I mean? If you was raised like that, if you was raised in scarcity, then chances are, your other family members around you was also raised in that same scarcity mindset. Okay, they simply just feel like there's not enough to go around for them when you are beginning to gain things, or you are beginning to become more financially stable, or you just start to have more assets. So they look at that and like they get jealous because in their mind they thinking that the world cannot give them that because it's not enough. It's like a limit. You know what I mean? So when you got it, it's like I don't like the fact that you got it and I don't. Because, like I said, they just think in their mind that they can never have it, or they don't have the willpower to know or to go out and make it happen for themselves. Okay, so that's why your family members can get jealous of you real quick, real easy when you start to become successful. And another thing that make them jealous too of you is when family members if you got older family members or whatever that like took care of you or something, or they looked out for you when you was young or something like that, and now you don't need them no more like you used to need them because you probably done grew up or whatever the case may be. It kind of gets under their skin when they start to realize that they can't control you no more like they used to. Okay, like some people have control problems. You know what I mean? It could have been family members that you was around when you was younger that was using you for a particular reason. You know what I mean? And they was using your energy for that little time in your life or whatever, but you didn't realize it. You didn't realize they was doing what they was doing until like after you got a little bit older. And so when you start to take on the world for yourself and do things on your own, it kind of gets them disturbed because they realizing that you start to find your own way in life. So if they can't control you and you're not interested in the same things that they used to control you with or that they used to do with you, it kind of bothers them. It bothers them and it makes them jealous because what they start doing is they start to think that they start to hold you responsible for them now. You know what I mean? Because they can't control you. So they start to say, oh well, you need to let me borrow your car. Because remember, I let you borrow my car all the times you didn't have no car. Like they start to use old things that they did for you and bring it up in your face because they realize that they can't control you no more. Okay. So they start to like just bring up old negative stuff that it really don't, it doesn't even it's irrelevant now. Okay. And they'll try to use that so that they can hold you responsible so that you can like give them free benefits. You can just give them handouts. Okay. So I mean, this is real. I know a lot of people going through this. I've been talking to, man. A lot of people going through this. If you've been going through this, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up right now. Okay. If you've been going through dealing with family members or whatever who are controlling or narcissistic or whatever, and it's gonna be anybody, man. Like a lot of people, you gotta understand, man. This ain't just with your sisters or your brother. This gonna be your mama, your daddy, your grandma. This gonna be your stepmama, your stepdaddy. Man, sometimes you'll start to understand, like, wow, my stepdad is a complete narcissist. Like he is literally controlling. Like you can't even say nothing to him without him being pessimistic and feeling like he's in control. Like People want to feel like they in control and they in charge of you. And since you're not taking it anymore, they turn their back on you, okay? Because they just get jealous, all right? And like I said, they hate the fact that they cannot find that same spark like you within themselves. And so they just act jealous towards you like that. And it's just the way it is. Okay. Another thing you gotta know about like family and waking in and all this stuff, man, is that the more you begin to better yourself, the more you begin to like change your life for the better, and you begin to like go for the touchdowns. You begin to just become an all greater person, like all around, man. You gotta keep in mind, like, some of your family members ain't there yet. You know what I mean? Some of them ain't there yet. You know what I mean? Some of them is still in the same position that they was at last year. Have you ever been around some family members and you like, dang man, they still were the same, they still where they at on the same level that they was like 2 years ago. And you don't grew them, like you don't outgrew, you don't got more money, like you carry yourself better, you know what I'm saying? You just got a better lifestyle for yourself, might have some kids or whatever the case may be. And it's like, it's like your older sister is still like right there. And so she gonna begin to treat you some kind of way because she just can't get out ahead of you. You know what I mean? And that's one thing you gotta understand about family, man. Like I said, man, if you was raised in a family where it was not a lot of money, not a lot of prosperity, it becomes dysfunctional because it's all about competition. Okay, that's what most family members is doing. They competing with you. You know what I mean? So like when you like outgrowing them or whatever, they know that you're doing great things. They know that you're doing positive things. But like I said in my previous videos, like they never really gonna recognize you or give you credit for that because they think in their mind they think it's all about competition. Like who gonna be the first one in the family to be successful? Like who gonna be the first one to be a millionaire? And it's like the family running a rat race. Like everybody trying to get to the top the fastest and see who the best family member. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, man, when you begin to self-develop and you begin to change your mindset, change the way you think, they don't know how to deal with that because they ain't self-developing. You know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna be a whole lot of bright light bulbs in your family. You know what I mean? Some people might be bright, but most of your family members is not gonna be in that same light. You understand what I'm saying? Most family members, they see the world against them. You know what I mean? Like when you start to self-develop, you start to realize, I'm taking responsibility for my own actions. Like, no, I'm not gonna point fingers at nobody. It's not my mama's fault. It's not my daddy's fault. Like when you start to change your mindset, you stop blaming your parents. You know what I mean? I remember once upon a time I used to do that like years ago. I used to look at my situation like and why I didn't have enough money that I need, why I didn't have the clothes that I really wanted and all that. I used to literally blame my parents for that. Like I did that for like years. And so I got over that phase and I started to see, nah, this is my fault. I was living on my own. I was away from home. I was doing everything I wanted to do by myself. This is my life. This is my fault. So, like I said, most people is programmed to see the world against them. So that's why they blame you for all of the things that's going wrong or whatever. They might point fingers at you and they might say,
suspending professional sports and closing casinos wasn't easy. And neither is
it's your fault that this happened. You need to do this. You need to do that. You ain't did that right. It's because they see the world they think the world is affecting them from the outside, but they fail to realize they are actually creating it from the way they think about you and the way they think about their own life. Okay. And so, when your family see you like self-developing, they see you like, getting smarter or whatever the case may be, they see you feeling yourself more than them. Like some of your family members just might not have that much confidence like you got. Okay? Like if you ever had a lot of confidence and you went around your family members or something like that, and you just see how they treat you like, she thinks she all that, or she thinks she better than everybody. I mean, you probably get them vibes from time to time when you go to like a family gathering. When y'all had the baby shower or something, you just notice like certain vibes that your family giving off, and it's like, dang, they ain't feeling you no more because you feeling yourself. Like you loving yourself more. And so since you loving yourself, it's like they feel like they say they think in their mind that you think that you better than them because they insecure and they don't have that same confidence. Have you ever experienced that before? If you have, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Okay. And like I said, period, man. Some people in your family just they scared of confidence. You know what I mean? Some people scared to see somebody more confident than them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, you just probably at a point right now when you beginning to outgrow a lot of people who you thought was ahead of you. Okay. Once you awaken, you start to see the truth. Like, dang man, you know what I mean? Like, damn man, my uncle ain't really like ahead of me. Like I'm ahead of him. You know what I mean? And like it's like all this time growing up, you thought some of these people were like living the greatest life ever, or you thought they was like doing it big, or they had it all together. But then when you start to realize, when after you self-develop and you begin to grow within, you start to see like they ain't really got shit together. They ain't got this shit together at all. You know what I mean? And they might know that you know that. They might know that you have come to that realization about them. Like I said, that probably just lowers their whole confidence, and they start to blame you for stuff, or they start to lie on you and stuff like that because they can't stand the fact that you are just constantly just doing good and just being a great person. Period. So yeah, that's another thing that I was just thinking about. Like I said, shouts out to my people that don't call me, man, and had sessions. If you ain't got a session with me, make sure that you book a session with me. Just send me an email, TrendansHenderson@gmail.com, and we can talk it out. Okay, we can chat about this, not help you on a personal level, get through some of these family issues that you have with your family members. Okay, the big brother trans genius, count on me. Okay. Another thing, that it makes family members like get jealous of you or whatever, is when, they see you doing something that you love. They see you doing something that you love to do. They see you doing something that you're really, really passionate about. And the reason why that makes them mad, they start to act funny, is because once you find something other than them to fulfill you, they begin to think that they, like I said, they begin to think that you got you special, or you going away from them or whatever. Oh, you're not the cousin no more that you used to be, or you're not the daughter that I wanted you to be. Your mom might start acting funny or whatever because you know what I'm saying, like you got a new car, right? Like, hey, mama acting funny, man, because I got a new whip. Or, mama acting funny because I bought a new house and she still staying in an apartment. You know what I mean? So like I said, they will start acting funny when they actually found out that you find something that you love to do. Okay? Family can start tripping on anything, man. They can start tripping on you off anything. Like if you graduated from college and you was like the first person in your family, like, or the second person in your family that graduated out of a university. And then you probably wonder, like, why some of your family members weren't there to congratulate you, or if you posted a picture or something, you probably wonder why no family members really said nothing, or they didn't come to your graduation and nothing like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't get you nothing. Like that's because, like I said, they start acting funny when you start making achievements. Okay, because like I said, once again, it's all about competition in most family nowadays. That's why so many families is dysfunctional and they don't come together as a unit, because everybody competing with each other, low key competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, they'll start acting funny off the little simplest things, man. If they know you got married, you get married or whatever, your family start acting tripping different because you got a new girl. Like you got a new girl, you really love this girl, and they see you giving this girl your time or whatever. You know what I mean? Some of your family members might start treating you different because you, like I said, you doing your own thing now and you're not giving them the time that they need. So they start treating you funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be anything, man. It could be anything. Like you could be a great sports athlete and you doing amazing things. Okay, you about to go to the NBA, NFL, whatever, man. Everybody know you a big ticket. You a blue chip in the city or whatever. Everybody know you the hottest athlete or whatever. It's funny because, like I say, some family members ain't gonna like the fact that you the new star. You the new star in the family. So like I said, they all about trying to be the best one in the family. So they ain't gonna try to give you no credit for being the best sports athlete. They're not gonna try to recognize you because they can't live with the fact that somebody is doing better than them. Right? That's what this whole family jealousy thing is about. Like some people's heart is just not right. Right? You know what I mean? So the only reaction that they know because they full of pride, they full of, they self-conscious. They self-conscious and they so mind strong on them being the spotlight or the best person in the family. And then when you start doing something that's way bigger and better than what they doing, it really makes them frustrated because they can't stand to see you achieving things and everybody giving you credit for it. You know what I mean? So your family members will hate on you because of that. They'll hate on you because of that. And like I said, folks, this ain't nothing this stuff that I'm telling you, this ain't nothing that can't be healed. You know what I mean? You just gotta understand that most families are programmed to be a certain kind of way. Like all families is different. But when you realize that the reason why they treat you the way they treat you is because they programmed to act this way. You know what I mean? Maybe it was because of the way they was raised growing up. You know what I mean? And so then on top of that, like some of your family members, I mean, if they older, they could be just stuck in their ways, man. Like they could just be pessimistic people, period. Like they might just be a negative, toxic person, period. And the only thing they know is to show you love by talking shit to you. But you gotta understand that's just who they are. You shouldn't let this stuff bother you. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't let none of this stuff bother you, man. You should be able to go around your family member and still, be there with them and enjoy life with them without letting their opinion get to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me personally, that's why y'all need to talk to me. Me personally, man, I'm cool with my family. You feel me? I'm cool because I don't let nothing get to me. You know what I'm saying? That their opinions, their beliefs, whatever, everybody to each his own. Everybody can do their own thing. But you gotta get to a point to where you stop letting what your mama say or your daddy say or your sisters let them affect you. Okay? The reason why they acting the way they acting is because you making it happen. All right, and they don't know how to come down to earth because they so high in the pie sky trying to be the best person in the family. They so high in the sky in the clouds. They don't know how to come down to earth and be realistic with you and to call you and say, hey, hey, sis, what's up? I just want to let you know I'm proud of you. They ain't humble like that. You know what I mean? Like I say, these people are trying so hard to please mom and daddy, or they trying so hard to please everybody in the family that they can't even see how you doing because they in competition with you. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this is real stuff, man. I'm glad I'm even discussing this video. I feel like I'm about to heal a lot of people out there with this video right here. But make sure you share this video after I finish, though, because everybody needs to see this. Okay. And listen, this is what I want to talk about next, man, because this is something that's really happening too that I noticed. Like your parents is not exempt from being jealous or hating on you. Don't you know that, right? Like your own parents, okay? Once you get to a certain level on your journey, I don't know, man. I don't know if you got a big raise at your job, if you got a promotion to a real good job. I don't know if you relocated to another state, you moved away from your parents or whatever the case may be. I don't care if you stay with your mom or whatever. If you stay with your daddy, listen, your parents could grow to become hateful towards you. They can. They can let's just say they feel like they begin to feel like they can't support you no more like they used to. Like you ever experienced that before, like with your father or your mother? You start to see that they start to get like acting funny towards you because you start to live life on your own. You know what I mean? You start to feel life on you start to live life on your own now, and they're not able to live as fast as you. Okay, so what they'll tend to do from time to time is they'll turn their back on you like that. They'll turn their back on you, and they'll start to think in their mind that, okay, since she feel like she don't really need me no more, and she don't, she doing all good now, well then I don't even talk to her no more. So you probably wondering, ladies, you probably wondering like why your mama don't like you so much, why your mama have a, why she envious of you, because it's probably because she probably feel like she haven't accomplished nothing in her life, and she probably feels like she failed at life or whatever. And she don't know how to process the fact that even though she raised you and took good care of you, it's still hard for her to process the fact that her daughter is a better version of her. Okay, so she probably looking at it from the wrong perspective. She probably looking at you from the wrong perspective as a daughter, because once again, it's all about competition, yo. This is a negative spirit, okay? But like I said, it bothers her. It bothers her to know that she could have did what you doing now, but she forgot the fact that it ain't even about that. It ain't even about who the best or who's the most successful. It ain't even about that. But that could be how she view you as her daughter, and why she treats you with so much hatred and so much enviousness. You know what I mean? And being all sarcastic and stuff is because she see a better version of who she could have been, but she never got to be that person, and she feels like she could have done it better than you. Because that's even how she's thinking, even after she sees a better version of herself in you. Okay? She's still thinking that she can outshine you. And if you're not looking up to her as your mom, then you don't love her. You see how it's kind of like manipulative. It's kind of like manipulative how she could begin to treat you. All right. Same thing with you fellas out there. You probably wondering like why my daddy ain't in my life like he's supposed to be. Why my daddy ain't around? Why my daddy don't care about my hustle? Nothing like that. Because, like I said, it could be the same thing as the parent. I mean, the mom. Your daddy could be, he could be the type that he probably still focused on his life. He still probably feel like he's still trying to make his life complete to the point that he don't really have time to be in your life because he's still trying to prove his fathership. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all know, fellas, y'all know how we men is sometimes. We feel like we gotta be the head honcho. We feel like everybody gotta submit to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why he don't really acknowledge your accolades. He don't acknowledge your talents or your gifts or nothing that you're doing because he probably still feel like he got time to really be successful. So he probably still out here trying to do his thing or whatever the case may be. And then he feeling like, I gotta get ahead of my son. I gotta be better than my son. You know what I'm saying? Because how I look as a man, if my son is better than me. You feel what I'm saying? That's how masculinity thinks. That's how macho men think. You know what I mean? We don't want nobody to be better than us, especially not our son. You feel me? We supposed to be the captain of the cruise ship. So, man, like I said, man, all of this stuff, man, all of this stuff it derives from competing with each other, and it derives from poverty. You know what I mean? Like, it's a matter of you rising above it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. That's the only way you're gonna be able to, defeat these negative emotions that you feel about your family members is when you just rise above it. You gotta understand, man. They are who they are. You know what I mean? Your sisters, if they funny, your brother, whatever, sister, cousin, mother, daddy, stepdaddy, whatever. They are who they are, and you can't change people, and you can't make them do and be who you want them to be. Okay, it just don't work like that. So the only thing that I suggest you to do is just continue to be a light. Continue to be a light and continue to walk in your own path. Even though they might not like you, even though they might feel like you doing your thing, you think you better than them or whatever, even though they might appear or they might treat you unfairly and they might lie on you or try to spread rumors about you and try to make you be a bad person, you gotta still walk in your light and just understand these people they not all the way fully dead yet in their mind. You know what I'm saying? They still kind of like tagging along. They still trying to figure it out for themselves. Okay? Because we all gotta find it within ourselves to be able to love one another. You know what I mean? Despite our differences. You know what I mean? Once you understand that their opinion and what they think about you is not really defining you, Okay, you'll be able to love them even though they don't like you. Okay, you'll be able to love them even though they don't agree with what you're trying to do in your life. Okay, and this will help you heal the problems that you have with some of your closest family members. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the type of person that's able to forgive them because some of them don't know what they do. Okay, everybody ain't as smart as you in your family. Everybody ain't awakened in your family. You know what I mean? So just with knowing that, you got to be understanding of where they are on their journey, and you got to do your part while still being able to just say, you know what, I have nothing against none of my family members. Okay, when you do that, what you do is you begin to open your heart up. Okay, and you already know what's gonna happen. The more you become pure-hearted, unlike some of your family members who might be jealous of you, envious of you, hating on you, acting funny towards you, lying on you. See, the reason why they can't see the truth, reason why they can't awaken to the truth is because they still got the impurities in your heart. Okay? And you cannot behave what your heart does not allow you to behave as. I'm gonna say that one more time. You can't change your actions and the way you think until you change your heart. Okay? You cannot behave other than what your other than what your heart allows you to behave. Okay? So the more you begin to have a pure heart and you begin to still be loved, even though, the more you will begin to be able to just love your family members for who they are. Even though they might be mean or whatever, you will still understand, they got some work to do on their heart. You feel me? So I hope I answered this. I hope I answered this question, man. Shouts out to all of my clients out there who I get to talk to and get all this information from, man. Once again, if you ain't got a session with your big brother Trend Genius, book a session with me after this video. Just go to Trendhenderson at Gmail and then write in the subject line, I want a session with you, brother. Okay, and I'll send you the details and I'll be talking to you as soon as possible. If you got some family issues going on, you might need my advice with. Okay, so thank y'all so much for tuning in this video. Make sure you share this video to all your social media platforms. Share it to some contacts in your phone right now because I know every family needs to see this, man. If you're a family member, you got family members that's treating you the way they treat you or whatever, send this to some of your family members, your sister, your brother, everybody, all right? So make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking my face icon. Click my face, subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you click that bell notification that's right beside the subscribe button so you can be notified as soon as I make my upload, okay? Hit that bell button. Oh yeah, hey, look in the description section too and become part of my OnlyFans. I got some more information inside my OnlyFans. How you doing? This is Trend G. You tuned in once again to the famous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. Listen, if you're watching this video, you're watching this video for a very special reason. This video was meant for you, okay? This video is only for the winners and the people that will become successful, the multi-millionaires and the chosen ones in this world, okay? So if you're watching this video, you're watching this video for a very special reason because what I'm about to tell you is why your friends, family, and partner don't want to see you win or become successful, okay? It is true. When you are on the road to success, you are basically setting yourself up for sacrifice, okay? This shit almost like Jesus, okay? People gonna hate you just for doing good, just for having a dream, just for having a goal, okay? So if you're going through some things right now, and you know that you only got good intentions, you know that you only want to accomplish your dreams, and it feels like the whole world is coming against you, people around you are doing you dirty, belittling you, turning their back on you, listen. It's your big brother Trend Genius. We about to get down into this topic. Stay tuned through the very end. You don't want to miss a peep of this video because I know that you are starseed, constantly co-creating your own reality. Listen. Success is a hell of a drug. Success is a hell of a pill to swallow, man. Why you think so many people, why you think it's only 1% of people that actually accumulate all the money, okay? And all the other 99% people is still like in the rat race. They still struggling. You know why? Because a lot of people don't want to take this mission, okay? A lot of people was given this opportunity, or they was given this mission, but they said, nah, I just rather settle and be average. It's more comfortable. You know, I don't have to have people walking out on me. I can be, at peace with my regular everyday schedule programming. Listen, your friends and your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, or your wife, okay, whoever fit in that category, listen, you probably been wondering why they hating on you. Listen, they don't want you to win or become successful. I'm about to tell you why. It's your big brother trend genius. Listen, make sure that you subscribe to my channel before this video is over with. And if one thing that I say resonates with you, make sure you be quick to smash that thumbs up button to signify that this video is resonating with your spirit. Let's get down into it. So here's the first reason why your friends or your family member or your partner, whoever, your girlfriend or whatever, man, anybody can hate on you with the success stuff. Okay, this is serious, all right? One of the main reasons why people will begin to hate on you when you are trying to become successful is simply because they do not have a vision for themselves. All right? They might not have a direction for themselves, and they don't know where the hell they want to go. They don't know what the hell they want to do. So when you come around, or if you are around, and they know for a fact that you got a dream, you got a vision, they know you're going somewhere, they can feel your energy. They can feel your presence. They know that you're something special. You talk about your dreams and goals all the time. They know this. All right? Don't let them fool you. They know what you're trying to do. They know what you're trying to accomplish in life. All right? But one of the reasons why they start, hating on you, and the reason why they don't want to see you win is simply because they don't have a vision or a goal of their own. They never woke up to be able to say, you know what? I don't want to live this life. I want to live a better life. They never did anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, it disturbs your friends. It disturbs them. You probably wonder, why some of my family members don't acknowledge, all the things that I'm trying to do, and why they don't never talk about it? Why they don't never bring it up in a conversation? Why they don't never even call you and ask you, hey, what's going on with your goal and your dream right now? You probably be wondering, why my mama don't never call me and say, hey, daughter, you still trying to accomplish that goal? You still trying? How far are you on your dream journey right now? Are you close to achieving a dream? You know why your mama and your daddy never do that? Because they probably don't got any vision or direction for themselves. And that's just the truth. Listen, I'm trend genius. I'm never gonna steer you wrong. I'm just here to let you know the truth. And the truth hurts, but at least I'm telling you so it can set you free. Listen. And then on top of that, a lot of people just simply cannot understand your vision. See, one thing you got to understand about this vision that was put in your heart by God is that nobody can see this vision but yourself. Can't nobody see where you want to go but yourself. Okay? The whole objective of bringing a dream or a vision or a goal into reality, okay, is to get people to believe. Okay, in the beginning, they're never gonna believe. They're never gonna believe you. Or, you know what I mean? You're gonna be the next multi-millionaire in your family. They ain't gonna believe you. That sounds far-fetched. That sounds crazy. You know what I mean? But the whole objective, the whole journey, and the mission is to bring that belief into a reality so that you can prove people wrong. That's what this is all about. Okay? That's what this is all about. You know what I mean? God wants you to turn non-believers into believers. He see how they doing you. He see how they treating you. He see how they undermining you. They don't want you to go nowhere. But the reason why he put the vision in your heart, okay, is for you to turn these non-believers into believers because they don't believe in faith, okay? They have a hard time believing before they see it. Most people around you, they already know you're special, but guess what? It's funny because they want to see you bring the material things into possession first before they can say, oh my God, that's my baby. That's my daughter. That's my son. Yeah. But they never believe in you while you're on a mission to get there. Listen, that's because they don't have no vision or direction. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, most of the time, the universe will put you around small-minded people. Okay, the reason why you're around these small-minded people and people that don't got big thinking is just so you can level up. Okay, the more you see these small-minded people, it's gonna make you much more frustrated to where you have to channel that energy and turn it and go on the inside and bring it out. Okay, that's why you keep being surrounded by small-minded people. You know, and you wonder why, you know, they're not supporting you on your mission, they're not supporting you on your journey to become successful. Okay, another thing about people that don't have no vision or no direction is, you know, they just kind of like too embarrassed about their own life. You know, they see you inspired. You know you are superly, incredibly smart. They see that you are into like things that they never even wanted to look up or study about. They see that you are like way out in space, like, you know what I'm saying? And to them, it's interesting, but they're never going to tell you that. You know, to them, you inspire them, but they're never going to say, oh my God, you inspire me. I am so attracted to you. They're never going to tell you that, you know, because they are embarrassed about their shortcomings. Okay, they are embarrassed about what they have not achieved in life. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay. We're not talking about these people or nothing, but I'm just trying to enlighten you on, you know, why your friends, your family member, or your partner don't want to see you become successful. It usually could be because, you know, they feel like since they tried to do what they know you're doing, they failed at it. So they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they are a failure in their mind. See, in their mind, they feel like they don't got no more time left. They feel like since they gave up, they can never start back. But that's not true. They just don't know that. So what they try to do is they try to live their life through you. And that's why they try to tell you what to do so you can get to where they didn't never go. But you already know where you want to go is totally different from where they want to go. Okay? So, you know, another thing is they feel like, you know, they try the best they can. And I don't know, you know, life comes at you fast. You got to get Geico. Okay? But they fail. And they don't want to restart back over because it's not that easy to become successful. Listen, you are going to become successful. Don't it feel good? You are going to be the next best thing. Okay, don't it feel good to still have your dream in your heart, to still be focused, to still be on your mission? Right? Now, another reason why these people, you know, they don't have a vision or any direction is because, you know, a lot of people have a hard time being the employee, or AKA, a lot of people have a hard time, you know, being in second place. All right. It's like if somebody come around you and you know, I know that you're not gonna think like this because you were chosen one, I hope. All right. But it's like when somebody come around you and they got way more potential than you. You know, they got way more potential than you. They got way more ambition than you. You know, most people, they see that and they're like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in second place. Like, oh man, I'm not gonna be at the top of the top no more. I'm not going to be the one that everybody looks up to anymore because this person is coming on the scene with a lot more talent than me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they have a hard time, you know, taking the position of being in second. Okay. And so they don't have no vision or any direction. That's one of the first main reasons why your friends, your family members, your girlfriend or whatever, they don't want to see you or win or become successful, probably because they do not have a vision of their own and they don't have any direction. Okay, they are probably not chosen. Okay, so they will hate on you, they will despise you, low key hate on you, low key despise you, simply because you want to become successful and they know that you are. Okay, another reason why your friends and family members don't want you to become successful is because, you know, a lot of people just don't want to see you better than them. Period. Like they just don't want to see you do big things. I know it's hard to swallow because you probably would think like, yo, why my girl be like treating me like funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you be working on something, you know, with your goals and stuff, and it's like she's automatically get angry, like she just automatically start flipping out. You know, she start playing mind games with you and stuff like that. Start playing the victim role. You just be wondering like, why my girl is like tripping on me because I'm working on my dream right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because you know what? She afraid that she is gonna lose you and you're gonna leave her for somebody that's better than her. Remember, most of these people, they got low self-esteem. All right? If listen now, come on now, it shouldn't be no reason that your best friend should begin to hate on you because you're trying to do better for your life. It shouldn't be no reason why your cousin should begin to like act funny and hate on you because you want to make it big for your family. It should be no reason why your husband should begin to hate on you because you have a goal, you know what I mean, to be the best teacher, you know, in the school, in the faculty, you know what I mean? But they will. They will simply hate on you because in the back of their mind, they're thinking about it in a negative way. You know what I mean? They thinking like, oh man, if you accomplish this thing, you're gonna leave them. You know what I mean? They're not thinking positive most of the time. They thinking you're gonna leave them for somebody better than them because they don't have the confidence to believe that they can keep you when you accomplish your dream. All right. See, since you believing in your dream, that make them think that you don't want them. All right. That's why they acting like that towards you because that's making them think that since you're going after something that's way more bigger, way more colossal than what you have going on with them, it makes them think that you don't want them because they looking at you in a self-centered way. You know what I mean? They looking at you in a self-conscious way. You know what I mean? Because once again, they have a lot to heal within themselves. So they like, oh man, like if you accomplish your dream, then you're not gonna be here for me. Really? Why they do that? I don't like that, and I don't really want to even support that. Okay, so all of this ties into like pride issues and ego issues. You know what I'm saying? Like your family member who you like the most or whatever. It could be an aunt, cousin, uncle, it could be a mama, it could be anybody, grandma. Even grandma ain't exempt from this. All right, your grandma ain't even exempt from this. What they do that? They can name two, they human beings. Listen, they still probably might have pride issues. Okay, some people got so much pride that they can't stand to see nobody be bigger than them. That's just the way it is. They ego tripping. You know what I mean? Listen. So, the more you keep doing good, the more you keep leveling up, the more you keep becoming successful and more successful. Over time, people will begin to see, like, the more you become successful, maybe like every year, every year, Brittany just becomes more successful. She becomes more successful, more successful, more successful. My boy Larry, man, every year, this mother always doing something good. I always see him traveling in different places with smiling faces. I always see him in a new light. Every time I see him, like, why he keep being so great and I'm just still in the same situation? That's what they're thinking. Like, that's what they're thinking. They keep seeing you go from level to level to level to level to level. They see people on their relationships keep getting better and better. You get another relationship, and this guy, he a much better guy than that guy. And your friends is disturbed by that shit. They like, why they do that? Like, how does she keep getting better relationships and I'm just still stuck with this same old toxic dude that I'm with? She don't know how to understand it. You know what I mean? They don't want to see you better than them. Why? Because like I said, they got pride and ego issues. You keep doing good and they cannot take it. They can't take it. They don't know how to accept the fact that you are a much better person than them. They don't know how to accept the fact that you got more potential than them. They don't know how to accept the fact that you are chosen. They don't know how to accept the fact that you are smarter than them. They just don't know how to accept it. They don't know how. And it really gets under people's skin when you're not depending on them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I give you an example. Say you were staying with a friend or whatever, right? You were staying with a friend, y'all was splitting the rent or whatever. It could have been your cousin or something like that, or you was using your girl car or you was using your homeboy car or whatever, and you was paying him money to use his car. It could be anything. But when you get out of that situation, you probably wonder, like, man, why she treat me like that? Or why he never call me over to his house no more? You know why? Because they feel some kind of way. It's disturbing them. They don't want to see you better than them. Since you were staying with them, or since you was borrowing stuff from them, since you was borrowing money from them, at that moment, they felt like they was better than you because they felt like you didn't have what you needed like they got. You know what I'm saying? People, I'm telling you, man, people be ego tripping. When they feel like people is running to them for something, man, you know how much ego that boosts in them? It boosts so much of their ego, bro. They thrive off of that shit. They get energy off of that. They ride down the highway, listen to music like, yeah, she depending on me. Yeah, she depending on me. Yeah, that gives them power. You know what I mean? And so they have the audacity to like even level up themselves because they got somebody depending on them. It makes them feel more complete and more fulfilled in their life because somebody's depending on them. But that moment you leave the situation, or that moment you get out of their life because you get a new job, you know what I mean? Or you get into a new relationship with somebody who can support you or whatever the case may be, bro, that really makes them go crazy and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Listen, People don't want to see you better than them when you want to win and become successful. Period. With the T on the end. Listen. Now, this is one of my favorite ones right here. If you still tuned into this video, make sure you press the thumbs up button and comment below. They don't want to see me better than them, Trend. Comment below right now. They don't want to see me better than them, Trend. Oh, look, make sure you put your name beside it too so I know who you are. Okay? Comment below right now and say, they don't want to see me better than them, Trend. And put your name beside it. Put some little emojis too to be different from everybody else because you are different. Chosen ones, star seeds, we constantly co-creating our own reality. Now, another reason why your friends and your family and your partner don't want to see you win or become successful is this is the truth. Some people still have jealousy in their heart, yo. Some people still have envy in their heart. Some people still have grudges they holding with you in their heart. Some people still have hate in their heart. Listen, you cannot behave outside of what your heart has in it. I'll say that one more time. People can't hide who they truly are if in their heart they are jealous of you. They can try to be Decepticons all they want. They can try to play this little role with you. But you know in the back of your mind, you will know in the back of your mind if your friend is jealous of you or not. It'll just be some shit that just hit different. It'll just hit different like something like when I had on this outfit, she was acting different towards me. Like you will notice it. Like ladies, you will notice like when your friend girls be like tripping on you and behaving different, like when you just got a new hairstyle. You know what I mean? Or when you get your nails done and they still got the little nubs and stuff like you'll be like, why is it different today? Like she was just tripping, man. Like, you know why? Because they heart ain't really right yet. And this is why most of them don't really even have a chance of becoming successful. Because if you want to become successful, you have to have a good heart. Okay? You have to have a good heart. God put the dream inside of you because he found favor in you because he was reading your heart. He wasn't reading what your mind said. He was reading your heart. Okay? So most of these people, you got to understand, the reason why they envious of you, the reason why they jealous of you, the reason why she's still holding a grudge with you down is because her heart not right. Her heart is not a heart of love. Okay? So she's not happy with herself. So in order for her to get a little kick, a thrill out of life and make herself feel good, she project that on you because she know you want to become successful. So she wants you to feel like you're not going to become successful without her. You know what I'm saying? People will try to leave you or try to hate on you because they feel they have enough power over you to put your life on pause. These people really feel like if they not around you and they know that you their friend or he know that you his girlfriend, he will try to play with you. He will try to. I say he know that you his girlfriend. He know that you his boyfriend or whatever the case may be. Listen, he will try to put your life on pause by separating himself from you just to make you feel like you need him. While your friends, your family members, and your partner don't want you to win and become successful. People will begin to play all kind of deceptive games when they know that you got a vision, a goal, a dream, a target, a purpose. They will treat you like Christ. They will crucify you. They will throw rocks at you. They will lie on you. Listen. And you got to understand one thing about most of these people that come in your life, on your journey to success, most of these people will be psychologically dysfunctional, okay? They are psychologically, physiologically ill, okay? And for you to come in their life, it's like a gift, but they can't see it. You have come into their life and into their world to make even their life better. You see, that's the thing about it. You're not doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for your own health. You just see so much bullshit around you that you like, man, I gotta do something about it, man. Like, look at my family, man. You gotta look at my family, man. This shit is so dysfunctional. It is so much poverty around me. I have to do something. Even if I have to put my life on the line, I have to change this. Comment below if you feel like that. If you feel like, you're the one that's chosen to change your whole family, or you're the one that's called to change your friendships. comment below and let me know that you're the one that's gonna win and become successful. Listen, it's your big brother trained genius. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Another thing, why your friends and your family member and your partner don't want to see you become successful. Listen, now this is gonna blow your mind. This is true, man, but this is the real truth. And y'all know this. If you don't been going through this, I'm gonna confirm it to you right now. Listen, people start to feel some way when they know that you can become successful without them. Have you ever experienced that? Do you feel like they acting the way they acting towards you is because they know that you are going to become successful without them? I'm telling you, when people feel like you're not dependent on them, when they feel like you don't need nothing from them, when they feel like you don't have to ask them for no money, because listen, these Decepticons, they got money and stuff. They got the little average stuff that you need. But since you on that road to success, they can see where you at on your journey. So they feel like if you can do what you can do without them, because you got the universe on your side. You know what I'm saying? You got the universe on your side, helping you out, making breakthroughs, creating a path, creating miracles. You know what I mean? If they feel like you can do it without them, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. They funny like that. These people are funny like that. They're manipulative. They are Decepticons. They want you to be reliant upon their power or their little bit of success that they have. So they're like, oh, she didn't call me today? Okay, well, guess what? I ain't gonna talk to her for the next 3 days. You be like, yo, where my girl at? She didn't call me in 3 days. You know why? Because she's jealous of you. She don't like the fact that you don't need her. She don't like the fact that you don't rely on her because she can feel that you are better than her. And she don't know how to put these feelings into alignment. You know what I mean? She don't know how to understand the fact that somebody is gonna be a blessing to her that's not her. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. These people they will trip. They will go out of control when they feel like you don't need their energy, bro. That's why you be wondering, like, why my family members be tripping on me, man? Like, I'm doing the best I can. You probably thinking like I'm doing good. I just graduated. I'm about to go to law school. I'm about to go get my PhD. Or I got a good job. Yeah, you got a good job and all, but still, when they get into a mindset where they feel like you don't need them no more, they'll try to like belittle you or they'll try to distance themselves from you because they jealous. They jealous. They don't want to see you win or become successful. All right. Now, another thing you got to understand about why your friends and your family members don't want you to see you become successful. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you accomplish your dreams and nothing like that. It's because sometimes they think that you are way out of your mind. Right now, this whole success journey, it can make you think that you just doing like you probably think from time to time, like, is this real? I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna confirm for you. It's real. Look at all the people that have accomplished their dreams. They'll tell you the same thing Trend G is telling you right now. They'll say, man, the whole time it was always happening. Every negative situation that I was going through that was occurring, every positive situation happened, it was always happening for me. It was never happening against me. And as long as I didn't give up, like I always began to get what I wanted. Day after day, year after year, you're gonna become greater. You're gonna become greater and greater and greater, and that success is gonna begin to become a part of your life in 2021. This is your year right here. 2021 is your year. You're gonna be successful this year. That's why you're watching this video right here. Okay, so a lot of people just don't think that the success or accomplishing your dream in their mind, they don't think it's real because they've never did it. They've never been a billionaire or multi-billionaire or a billionaire. They've never been anything like that. They've never been able to buy a $5.7 million house in Los Angeles. And they go to Las Vegas, buy a $1 million house. They buy a penthouse downtown Manhattan. Then have a business over here. Then have a car lot over here. Then own a franchise in Miami like Rick Ross. They never thought anything like that could be real for them. So for you to have this same mindset, to them, that shit to them is like not average, Okay? And so they can't understand why you don't conform like they have conformed to their world. Okay? They fail to realize that you are not them. But see, they love you so much, they think that you should live through them. You know what I mean? But you gotta do your own thing. Listen. And so you probably don't get a lot of support from your family members, or you probably don't get a lot of support from your specific person or your partner or the one you love, simply because they feel like you wasting your time. Okay, you might be in a marriage with your wife or whatever the case may be, and you got a dream on the side or something like that that you're doing, but you working at the same time. But when you work on your dream, it's like she don't agree with that. She don't agree with that. You know what I mean? Because she feel like, oh, you need to be doing something real. You need to get a job. You need to get some real money. Because she can't see the dream before it actually comes to pass. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no names, but that's how I used to be once upon a time, man. I used to be the type of person that I was telling people my dream. I was telling people what I was gonna do. And I was gonna be a big time YouTuber. I was gonna be a great life coach. But they didn't believe me. They just thought that I was just somebody that was just talking outlandish. I was talking out of my head. And so they felt like that since I was wasting my time, they didn't want to support me. But the tables turned like within 2 years, the snap of fingers. That's how fast you're gonna be successful this year. You know what I mean? So what they tend to do is what people tend to do is they tend to compare you to all the people that they know in their life that have failed. So if you in a family, you close with your family members, you know what I mean, and you wonder why they don't support you, it's because they probably think that you too out your mind and that you far fetched. And since they failed on their goals and they gave up on their dreams or whatever the case may be, they comparing you to all the people that they done seen fail. They comparing you to themselves because they know they failed, and they just simply cannot believe that you are the one. All right? Is that you? Give this video a thumbs up if you know you are the one. Right? Why your friends, family, and partner do not want to see you win or become successful. Now, this is the last reason why they don't want to see you win and become successful. Thank you, lady, after this video. Make sure you subscribe. It's your brother Train James. I'm just telling the truth. All right? I'm just telling the truth. Truth may hurt, but guess what? It will set you to the words right out of my mouth. Listen, star seeds constantly co-creating our own reality. It is the next reason why they be hating on you. Is because becoming successful is it's just bigger than life, yo. It's a dream. Don't you know that when you become successful, it changes everything that you've ever known? When you accomplish your dream, you will be living your life on beaches every day. You will be eating gourmet every night. You will be going to five-star restaurants every day. You will be riding around in G-Wagons, Bugattis, Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Teslas, BMWs, Mercedes 500, Continental, Jets, G5. This will be your life every day. Once you strike success, once you strike gold, once you become gold, you got a black card. You don't have money problems no more. You can go swipe, 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 swipe for the rest of your life. But it ain't gonna matter because the money gonna be coming in all night long while you sleep. 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. You're gonna be spending $100,000 on jewelry, $100,000 on clothes, $100,000 on vacation. And it's funny because it ain't gonna matter because the money gonna keep coming back to you over and over again because you rich. This is your lifestyle that you are about to live. All right. And so it's bigger than life. All right. Once again, if you have tuned into this video and if you have stayed to the end of this video, you are that 1% that I'm talking about. Because a lot of people cut this video off in the very beginning because they couldn't take what I was saying. They wasn't meant to hear it. Okay. So, a lot of people just can't support you. A lot of people just don't want to see you win or become successful because to them, everything that you are doing to them is unreal. It's almost alien-like. You almost like a damn alien. You know what I mean? Like you like an alien to them. They just don't understand. Like, how did you even come into this life? You know what I mean? If you don't got the support from your mama and daddy like you supposed to, they probably like, damn, my kid is this my kid? They like alien, like they trying to become rich. Damn, I didn't even think as big as them. Man, they think that you are supernatural. And like when they know that power is on you like that, when they know that you chosen and they know that you're gonna be the one to make all of the success, they cannot fathom it. It blows their mind. And they think about you probably all day long, all through the day. They probably wondering where you at, what you doing, how you smell, what did you do last night, what you gonna do. They thinking about this because it's like you are so powerful since you're gonna be the chosen one to make all the money to change your whole family tree. Okay, you're gonna be the one to bring your family into riches. Okay, you're gonna be the one to bring your family into riches. Okay, like Russell Wilson and Sierra. You know what I'm saying? People can't understand that. They can't understand that because most of the time the people that you're surrounded by, they still sleep, yo. You gotta understand these people is still asleep. Like they sleep. So for you to come around, you know, they can't believe it. Like they can't believe it. So they don't know how to express themselves to you. They don't know how to show you support. They don't know how to say, hey, is there anything I can do to help you with that dream? Hell no. They're not gonna say, is there anything that I can do to help you with your dream? Should I go out and get you a bag of groceries? They're not gonna say that shit. They're not gonna say, can I come to your house and clean up your house for you? I know you got a big dream. I just want to be there when you make it. They ain't gonna say that. How many people have you met on your journey that said, hey man, when you make it, don't forget about me? How many people have you met in your comment below? Give me the numbers. Okay, I want to know. How many people have you met on your journey that have seen your dream and seen you for who you truly are? And they told you in your eyes, they said, yo, when you make it, don't forget about me. How many people have done it to you? Now, if you have people that have said that to you, you will become successful. It is your destiny. It is your destiny because the universe has spoken through these people and told them that you are the chosen one. And they told you, they said, do not forget about me when you become successful. So with that being said, I'm telling you, do not forget about Train Genius when you become successful. Don't forget about the little people. I just gave you the message on your journey. Don't forget about me when you become successful. So you know what that means. If you're still tuned into this video, you are the chosen one. Hands down, you will become successful. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. I told you this was going to be the video that you needed to hear today. Why your friends and family and partner don't want to see you become successful or win. Now that you know. Okay? Hey, I didn't tell you this, right? So listen, make sure that you comment below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you are the chosen one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, look, thank everybody out there who don't purchase that cheap Sacred Macabre book, man. It's so phenomenal. Oh man, I'm reading it. My friend reading it, you know what I'm saying? All my star seeds reading it. It's teaching us how to become light beings, how to learn about our star seed powers and everything. If you want this book, you gotta send me an email today to get it from me today because I'm not gonna be giving it out no more in the next couple of days. Send me an email. Send me an email, TrennisHenderson@gmail.com. Send me an email, TrennisHenderson@gmail.com today if you want the Secret Macabre book. All right? If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe by clicking my face icon. Click my face icon right there. That's me. And make sure that you tune in for new videos every single day so you can watch new videos like these two right here every single day. Over 1,800 videos. You can watch a video for the rest of the days for the next 3 years of your life. You'll never watch my whole catalog of videos. Subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.